Alright, so back to the story of creation, probably a little bit more about the Bible than most people would like to hear, okay? Because religion has made man faithless because of what we now know behind all the religions, to the point where we prefer to be atheists instead of trying to understand the code that's available to all. Just trying to say that I'm trying to come up with a free energy pattern, which I think I've done. And I'm trying to create that in our reality, which is N. Now, let's just say that Jesus Christ's reality is the N+1 reality, where there is a figure named Jesus Christ who built a free energy device, who created the reality that we live in. And to get to the Father, you have to get to the Son. So you have to get through Jesus Christ to get to the Father, who I think is named Austin Lee Meredith, the N+2 reality. The free energy device reality created that Jesus lives in, who created a free energy device reality that we live in, which we are now trying to create a free energy device to create more realities. And once you understand that 3 makes 4 makes 5, and understand that simple pattern of 3, you can get infinite in both ways. And that reality is just a combination of, the luminaries, tracking the luminaries, and mapping them out to a bunch of numbers and patterns that the Mayans were able to do. Yet, we as an advanced civilization cannot comprehend this simple concept, because the people in power are hiding elements of it, but they are giving us the code, and we're just not able to decode it because we've never really thought about it from that point of view. Now, when I mentioned the 96 magnets, that's super important, guys, because the 88 magnets each represent a constellation, and they are fixed within heaven of the free energy device. The 89th magnet, somewhere else, is the depiction of the stars. Now, if you have a bar magnet, you're going to create a cross-section of a toroidal field, okay? So it's like half of an apple stretching out to become one with another half of the apple. So at each different angle in the XYZ axes, okay, a new constellation is formed based on the other magnetic fields, okay? And those are 88 fixed rotating constellations. The remaining 8, okay, are going to be broken into 7 plus 1, where the 1 is going to be the universes, which are going to be the 4 corners of the heaven to create the disk for the 96 magnets. So that's our N+2 reality that Austin Lee Meredith is from. The other 7, one of them counts for the stars, so the other 6 luminaries are the luminaries from the other 6 vials from the story of Revelation 16. They are the Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Sun, Saturn, Jupiter. Thus, our story of creation is complete, and our luminaries are clearly depicted in our free energy device, as with the ruler of the N+1, the Son, Jesus Christ, and the ruler of the N+2, Austin Lee Meredith. To get to the Father, you have to pass through the Son. I have to go to a costume party tomorrow. Which should I go as? I'm thinking overalls.